Welcome back, fellow Z-Warriors. This is your King Willick speaking, and I cannot believe the traffic I had to go through just to stop that episode. Alright, so we left off. We got 15,000 in gold. We've captured more Z data, I believe. At least 3 more anyway. And we still have a lot to go through. Yeah, and guess what? We're gonna get some cores today. I'm gonna try to get these guys cores, because I kind of need them for the excuse me, part order. Oh, and if you do manage to overbuild your step in Zoid Collection, you can also sell your Zoids to the same people in the Zoid Lab. They'll refund you, they'll take the heavy burden off your hands and off your shoulders if possible, and leave you with a good deep pocket. Let's just leave it. And I bet you some of you are gonna say, hey Willix, why can't you just skip through this and go to the Liger Zero already? Well, here's the thing. In order to progress, I have to level up. And to level up, I have to upgrade the lion that I currently have. And his stat is just about up there. I haven't done it all quite yet. That's what I'm building up towards. But I'm also trying to finish up Juno's tiger, so we can get that out of the way. And I don't mean like out of the way, I'm just saying like just getting all these upgrades so that we can actually progress through the story. And the first Zoid that we'll be running into will probably be the Shield Liger. And I'm going to show you what I will do with that Shield Liger once I get it. Trust me, it's not short of amazing. You're going to see or you're going to understand once you see what I'm talking about. Because I'm one of those types of people who gets into a collection variety, right? Because it's just like Pokemon to me. Once I find a Zoid, I'm going to keep that first Zoid, and I'm going to build on top of that in a row, and then I'm going to build that row to upgrade for further. So take Shield Liger for instance, I'm going to build him like 6 times over the limit. And then I'm going to have a Blade Liger A, B, and the 2 Gun Ligers. In 2 different colors, by the way. But yeah, the 2 Gun Ligers. So, yeah, it's going to be one of those days. And you don't have to worry about picking between the old AT Tiger, because either way it goes, I mean, you're still going to end up with the same kind of parts, the same Zoids, and I mean, for me, I personally liked the Liger series. Sort of oh, we got the new data, cool. I stuck with the Liger series, and I favored it to my side and advantage. It was one of the personal things that, ooh, I even get the parts for the P-Terrace too. I didn't care, because by the time I collected all of the Zoids, I've had all the ATs, I've had all the Shield Liger expenses, and all the Liger Zero expenses, and it was pretty cool how they actually made this game. I was pretty stunned to do it myself, and I mean, it's like, take for example, having all the Liger blueprints in your book, or your folder, like, when you want to build it, you got the parts for it. When you got the parts for it, you can build it at any given time. I mean, that's how I was whenever I was doing this game before. Oh, finally I could build that Z terrace. Or, no, P terrace. My bad. Alright. But yeah, you can come in here and you can build up a Zoid if you wished. Heck, you can even sell the Zoid if you wanted. Zoids, sell. Yeah, you can sell any Zoid from there. You can customize it. And here's the casings. If you had any blueprints for like Zoids like Liger Zero and you had a case for them, I'll show you how to manage that in a little bit. The development comes here. I mean, we could pretty much go with the P Terrace right now, and it won't cost us a dime. It's going to cost us a big dime, but in sacrifice of our blueprints, yeah, I think I'll go with a red P Terrace. And we've got that. Then for the sale, you can sell it. But that would be a waste of money in the cores, so I'm going to keep it. Customize it, color and all. I wonder what this would look like in blue. Eek. I'm sorry, but eek. Black is okay. Ooh, I hate purple. Brown? It doesn't even look brown, it looks like white in a way. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. No. Fixing parts. Okay, we got that maxed out. We don't have enough for the others. Crap. Well, there's that. And yeah, we pretty much have a lineup right now. We finally have a flying Zoid, and blew off some of the money to build the P Terrace, but big deal. You can get more cores. And some of the Zoids that you see here so far would use the same core to build another Zoid anyway, so why not, right? It froze. And see, I didn't even touch these guys, and they still got repaired. All you had to do was talk to the professor in that main lab, and you got what you got so far. And he bursts me with the hip laser. Caught off guard. No, 1 point minus the one. Alright. To the supplier. We are going, and we are gone. Kaboom! 50. Oh, he froze. Good thing I still have an attack. Kaboom! 120. I'm strong. Got a Z data of Gatos, but it wasn't new data. When is it ever new data? Alright, let's see what we got here. We got a P Terrace. And we have 3 things to upgrade. And these are for the add-ons that we could put on it, like cannons and such. But we don't want that right now, so we'll leave that go. And as far as pilots go, it's just me and Juno for right now. And I'm at level 4. 2,000 for next level. Well, it'll add up. It will add up. So, let's keep going, shall we? Like I said, I'm not leaving any man behind on here. Well, that was easy. And that guy. More easy. 10 experience. Really? Would you guys forgive me if I actually cheated for levels? Oh yeah, it would ruin the game, I forgot about that. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Every time you put in a code, and I'll say this now, the Shadow Fox, every time it uses its cloaking maneuver, it bugs out every time you enter a code. That's what I mean by a saved file. Even if you dismantled the save or the cheat codes, the save file would still be corrupted, and I had to erase that saved file just to continue on with this. And yeah, well, you guys get the gist of what I'm saying, so I left it the way it was. I'm redoing it. Oh, and hunting down the Shadow Fox isn't so hard either. Ooh, who needed that part? Okay. Wait, that needed ZN. What else needed ZN? This needed ZN Negator. Okay, and this needed FL. Oh, we already did that one. See? That's what I mean. You hunt down one part, you get two. For 2 Zoids. I actually have enough here to build 2 more Zoids. Wow. I don't have an air Zoid. Stop putting up your anti-air, it's not going to work. See, the only way that would possibly work is if you're fighting with someone who had an air Zoid for an airstrike. And currently, I'm not on that, so they have a bigger issue to deal with. And that is my Lion Zoid. Too bad these two aren't box Zoids, or else I would use them for fusion. Or have been able to. For those of you that are curious, I would sell your curiosity by saying this right now. If you were to even attempt to put in a code for max money or a code for all data, or Zoid data and core, you'd run into 2 problems. One, you'd still need to level up Zoid with Pilot, otherwise aiming would be terrible and you'd be missing everything. And you can't put in a cheat code for max level either, because that doesn't help the situation, it just makes it even worse. I can't get anything to stick. And I tried to even make it to where it's bearable, and it wasn't bearable at all, it just kept getting worse. And to save even the game itself, I just wanted to stop the hacks altogether. So I had to redo the file once more. So we have time for one more battle, and we can be on our very way. Because like I said, in the next match or so, I'm going to do the tiger off screen and save you guys the trouble, and to keep watching me farm up parts and money and whatnot, just to get the line up to date, or up to par, because the line was most likely to be the one mostly used since Juno is about to leave anyway. And we get to keep her Zoid, mind you, so we don't have to keep building hers. Come on! it needs upgraded. I wonder if I can use his blade yet. Oh, and another bonus info. If you use a single move, it levels up further than any other move would, like the claws for instance. The claws are now stronger than the blade itself. So if I start using the blade, it's going to be weaker than the claws, so I gotta start using the blade to strengthen it up some. So keep that in mind. So, without further ado, this is your King Willick speaking. If you like what you've seen here, please leave a comment down below and subscribe and hit that like button if you wish. I will see you guys in the next episode. See you then, my fellow YouTubers. Stay tuned. And then.